So we're here with, and bear with me, this one's a bit of a mouthful, the Executive Vice President of Marketing for PVH, which is the company that owns IZOD, Mike Kelly. Mike, first of all, thanks very much for being here. Now, we've just wrapped up the first year of IZOD being the title sponsor of the IZOD IndyCar Series. Give me your thoughts, what worked, what didn't work, what do you think of the whole experience?
See, how long do we have?
Not too long, but summarize it for us.
Well, there's a lot that worked. I mean, I think in our own small way, maybe we lifted the series a little bit. We got it back in the public eye. We worked awful hard to, I think, activate. A lot of people are giving credit for activation. I think in media, obviously we spend a ton of media. We're everywhere. We shot, 6 spots? 6 commercials. A 7th that was a 2-minute spot featuring Mark Wahlberg, that was shown during the 500. I love the city events, the street events. In Hollywood, we rocked it. Toronto, we had a good time. Miami here recently. New York, we lit up. And that was all the strategy. I mean, we found some things that didn't work. There's no question. We worked really hard, and that's okay. I mean, next year, we're just going to dial it in a little bit more. The 100th next year, Centennial, that's the one we've got our eye on now. I mean, this was a great year. It was a great, kind of second start because we were the apparel sponsor. Now we're the title sponsor. And we just sense in every meeting I'm in with sponsors now, just this unbelievable momentum where they're looking to us and say, great, we went in. Where do we start? What do you need? What do you want? How much money? All that kind of thing. So everything really seems to be heading in the right direction.
Well, that's great. And now, IZOD's sort of got a bit of a different approach to their marketing. It's sexy, it's celebrity, it's pop culture. Talk to us a bit about that and how it's maybe some of the things that we're going to see in the future tied into the IndyCar Series.
Well, I think, I'll get serious for a minute. I think what is different about what we're doing, which is not happening in other sports, or at least in motorsports, and we're starting to get some credit, maybe by accident, dumb luck, but we're just outside-in guys. In other words, what we do is we say what's going on out there in the culture, regardless of what's happening inside of Indy or inside of motorsports or football or anything else, say what's happening out there, what do we got to work with, and how do we use it to talk to people out there. So out there right now, celebrity, music, fashion, those are the things that people are interested in. It's just unbelievable, right? So the good news is Indy's got unbelievably sexy looking guys as drivers. They're athletes that don't get the credit they should be getting for what they do. They come out of cars and their hands are bleeding and blistered from fighting through some kind of a dogfight at 220 miles an hour, risking their life to do it. I mean, these are sexy stories, so it's not that hard to get it out. And I think that's what's different. What we're doing, I think that's attracting now some other sponsors who are saying, that's pretty cool. You don't have to think, necessarily in a limited way about just showing cars going around the track. I can show a driver in his car and then all of a sudden morph that into a wave runner that's going just as fast. It's a pretty cool idea. And it's attractive to young guys, all the rest of it. So that's our thing, that's what we do.
And it seems to be working so far. Yeah. Now you've had a chance, you made it to most of the races this year. Well, enough races.
I think I might have only missed 2.
There you go. Yeah. So, IndyCar Nation, the fan base. Yeah. What did you take in from the fans, and how did you rate the IndyCar core fan base?
They're unbelievable. I'll tell this story too. I never get to speak to them because my wife will not allow me to respond to a blog. She won't allow me to respond to any of the online stuff that I read. But what I love that, we do these really sexy ads. Let's say I go up to, Denali, 21,000 feet with all the Malamutes, beautiful blondes, some sleigh or something make an incredible shot, right? And I've never gotten a letter or a comment about that. I mean, amazing work to get it. My mom doesn't even tell me it looks good, right? I don't hear nothing. We get involved in Indy, I got a stack of letters this big. I'm reading the blogs every night. I mean, you do something stupid, like our first ad we shot with Hunter Ray at Watkins Glen 2 years ago. We had some old piece of shit chassis that somehow we got. I didn't know any better. I rolled it out in 20 minutes to get this shot. They immediately told me that it was 10 years old or something like that. We're idiots, the rest of it. And then when you do something good, like at Indy, you turn it up a little bit, go from 10 to 11, and they reward you right away. I mean, I've gotten letters from the fans which have said, not only will we buy your brand, but we know you're part of a bigger company. We're going to buy all the brands. I mean, they're incredibly loyal. It's just unbelievable. It's really cool. Yeah.
Well, there you go. IndyCar Nation, you guys are keeping them honest. So, Mike, thank you very much for IZOD on behalf of the fans on the IndyCar fraternity. We really appreciate all the hard work.
Thank you very much.